a bad neighborhood? A neighbor who you hate to see? I guess no one. But the question today is, what are we going to do to ensure that we don't become a bad neighbor? The answer to this question is that Indian ethos and values. If Indian ethics and values are adopted globally, world will be a better place in no time. Recently, I went to a local vendor and gave money for my favorite pani puri. He gave a pleasant smile and said, "First eat." I was so hungry and excited by the taste of pani puri. I had ordered for chaat masala as well. Fully satisfied, I went to the vendor and gave him a 100 rupee note. He immediately returned 60 rupees, the exact change with no questions about what I ate. At any other Western eateries such as KFC and Domino's, you know very well that the food is only served after the payment. I personally learned a lot from this simple day-to-day experience. Firstly, he is not greedy and selling his food at a very low price. Secondly, I was impressed by his attention, memory, and arithmetic skills. There were nearly 15 customers eating at that time. He was able to remember and monitor each and every customer without using a notebook, calculator, or a laptop. But what I was confused most is that, what if you take the money in advance? What if the people leave without paying? Still confused, I asked my father about it. He explained that it was the Indian culture to offer food to the guests. The vendor treated his customers as his guests and offered food to them. He knows the pain of hunger and therefore he wants his customers to first get rid of hunger before paying. Coming to my question, like, what if people quietly leave without paying? He said it was just 20 rupees and anyone who knows the value of hard work and pain of hunger will pay before leaving. If someone leaves without paying, maybe he's hungry but no money and therefore deserves free food. This is the way he quietly serves his society and does his business rest of the day. The values such as love all and serve all are the original Indian thoughts, which could make this world a joyful place to everyone to live and brings harmony in society. Coming to the topic of what we need for a brighter future generation, my humble opinion is we simply need clean air, fresh water, and fertile soil. Ladies and gentlemen, most complicated global problems have surprisingly simple solutions. Most importantly, they are not in the hands of global leaders but individual citizens like you and me. Let us all be responsible citizens and turn this world into a wonderful place for everyone. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Deeksha. Appreciate your contribution.